Yeah, here we are. It's the winter solstice. Solstice? Well, take two. Take four. Here we are. It's the winter solstice, and that would be December 20th, 2010. The Christmas tree is all decorated, and the other thing that's happening tonight is the eclipse of the moon. I'll go outside and take a look at that in a minute here. But the last time the moon eclipsed the way it's eclipsing tonight, for you history buffs, was back around when Christopher Columbus sailed across the ocean blue. Now, that would be, there's been lots of eclipses of the moon over the years, but this is the only eclipse of the moon that's happened on the winter solstice since the 1400s, or the 1600s. That would be 400 years ago. Yeah, here we are about 10 o'clock at night, on the night of the eclipse. Then another hour and a half there should be an eclipse happening. Maybe I'll be up for that. Yeah, so here we are, maybe 10 minutes away from the lunar eclipse, and we've got a clear sky. Nothing's happened yet, but something might be coming along soon. Now here we are. I don't know whether you can see it or not, but the left hand side of the moon seems to be getting covered in a shadow. And that would be the shadow of the Earth coming across it there. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, so we have the winter solstice here, and it's December 20th or 21st. And we got our creepy things out on the lawn for Christmas decorations. Yeah, Christmas decoration number 1 looks like an owl. Debbie says it's a little bit demonic, so does Sarah. And then if you look way over here, there's you know, the front porch and everything like that. Then we got some blue lights around the back door, and then there's a hockey player guy there. I don't know if you can see him because it's not very bright. Some of the lights are burnt out on hockey player guy. There's hockey player guy there with a couple of hockey player kids. The lights in the background. And this is the night of the lunar eclipse, which is happening right now. Yeah, so here we are at the lunar eclipse. Only going to happen every 400 years, this one on the winter solstice. And the moon is starting to get covered over. I don't know if I'll stay awake for it all. Yeah, so how's the old eclipse coming? Pretty slow motion, but it's about more than halfway across, 3/4 way across. Will I make it for the rest of the night? Won't be able to see it in the camera anyhow.
That's cool.
There, that's cool, Sarah says. That's about 3/4 of the way done. And heading for a full eclipse of the moon. This thing won't happen again for another 300 or 400 years. Last time it happened, Christopher Columbus was still sailing. Isn't that something? Yeah, so the last time this happened was about 1624. That was when John Smith was saved by Pocahontas from certain death, and then he went back to his hometown, and he was just about hanged there, but he got out of that one too. Pretty lucky man, John Smith was. Pocahontas, not so lucky. Yeah, there's the moon in total eclipse. You just can barely see it. I don't know why it comes out in blue on the screen of this camera, but 1638, I looked it up as the last time this happened. That's about 10 years or 12 or what's that, 14 years after John Smith and Pocahontas had a tryst. And we have about 12 years when John Smith and didn't get hung. We're in his hometown. There you go, another 372 years, and we'll see it again. Yeah, so there's the moon after the eclipse. Looks like it's still in the sky.